today we have a special topics and conversation about investing in Bali with special guest. Hi everyone, Esli here from Alpha Villas Real Estate, and joining me, Alba as the founder of Alpha Villa Real Estate, and Pablo, who recently purchased a villa with us.
So how Esli explained, I'm Alba El Rey, I'm founding partner of Alpha Villa, and we wanted to make an interview with Pablo. That is one of our clients. He bought an apartment in Waves Viñen complex. We just wanted to share some thoughts. Actually, this project is not finished yet. We are a few weeks from keys and over, so we are still on the process. But so far, we just wanted to have an idea of which are his thoughts and what he thinks about Bali, investing in Bali. So yeah, maybe Pablo, you can just let the people know who you are.
Yes, I'm Pablo Perez. I'm Spanish. I'm from Sevilla, and this is my second time in Bali. Really liking it, to be honest. It has changed a lot since last time I came. It was actually 12 years ago.
Yeah, it's true that in these last years, like Bali in general, it changed a lot because of real estate. There is a big development going on in here because of the investments. Clients mostly, like Pablo case, they're looking for investment opportunities because all of our properties, because of the market, are giving a very high ROI. Right now, we are in Uluwatu, in this area, in Binjin, where Pablo invested for a property. So even though you've been just here for a couple of days, what do you think so far about the area?
I think it is a very trendy area. Every tourist that comes to Bali comes now to Uluwatu. When I came 12 years ago, Uluwatu was like a nice to have place. If you come to Bali, now it's like a must place. Also the people, it's plenty of expats. When I came here 12 years ago, it was only plenty of Australian. Now you can see people from Russia, from Spain, from Italy, from everywhere.
So because now Bali have a lot of people from around the world, so I would like to ask you, why did you choose Bali specifically compared to other places like Spain, for example, or investment in Thailand, or specifically, what is your reason?
Real estate in Spain has been growing a lot. So now finding interesting opportunity is not that easy if you want like a long-term rent. Probably for flipping, there's still opportunities in some of the main areas. But if you want to invest for renting out, you are buying at a 3-4% yield in Madrid. And then if you go to another peripheral areas like Sevilla, my city, you can find, if you have a good opportunity, you can find a 6-7%, which is not bad, but relatively low, no? If you compare it with what you can reach here in Bali. My investment in the Waves apartment, I think it's going to be around 15-18%, no? From the numbers we have on hand. If you compare that 15-17% with the 6-7% that you can get in Spain, obviously it is a no-brainer, no, to invest here. Why Bali and why not Thailand? Well, being honest, it's because of Alba. She's a friend from Spain. I trust her a lot, and to me, investing in a foreign country, as for everyone, no, you need to know the area, you need to trust the people that you are putting your money with. And for me, she was the key reason, because of I invested in Bali instead of Thailand or Vietnam, I don't know, no, another countries. But this is my first investment outside of Spain.
So this is your first investment?
Outside of Spain, yes.
Yeah. And how about you, Alba? What is your perspective as a developer to have an investment in Bali so far, if you compare to other areas?
I feel like real estate in Bali is really worth it, not only as a short term, but also as a long term. It's true, we realized talking with some potential clients that everyone had this lack of trust. It's completely reasonable, because it's like investing abroad in a country that maybe you don't know, maybe you've never been in this country and so on. We need to build up this trust. Also, that's why the reason why we are doing this interview and so on, because we need to be close to the client to make them understand how everything works here and how great an opportunity it is. The good thing is that even though it's an investment abroad and so on, the ROI is so high that somehow it makes it feel a safe investment, because you will get your money back very fast, and then you can just keep on investing and so on. So this is like the main strategy, why everyone is investing here in Bali, and why everyone is happy is because the chain works perfectly. The investor gets their property paid quite fast, can keep on renting the property, or can also sell the property with a more profitable budget than the sale price. So that's actually, for example, Pablo, he bought an off-plan apartment that was already under construction. but this also happens a lot from off-plan to keys and over. Also, the value of the property increases around a 20-25%. So this is also one more reason why clients finally decide to buy.
So basically, it's from trust, transparency, and then communicate with client and developer. So it will make a good kind of investment here. So it's really amazing for Bali itself. And how did you, Pablo, knows Alba as a developer here?
Because of she is my friend's sister.
Okay.
So yeah, I know her since 5 years ago, I think, more or less. Actually, my friend is my neighbor.
Wait, your friend is your
He's my neighbor, yeah. And we became friends because of we are neighbors. And that is the reason, because I know Alba.
How about you, Alba? Do you find this is really common motivation among the clients, like regarding the ROI or emotional reason to invest in Bali?
Yeah, for sure. Maybe the financial forecast, this amazing number, this high ROI and so on. First reason why the client makes like a step forward, but after it's like you really need to build up that relationship. Like for example, our case, we already knew each other, so Pablo already had like some trust on us. But still, it's super important throughout all of the process to have communication, to communicate with the client, and to follow up everything, so also the client feels comfortable. Because most of our clients, they didn't even visit Bali before. Maybe they are investing from their countries and they are not planning to come here. So that's the reason why we also do like monthly reports, and so the clients can keep following the process of the construction. And also we do like something that is very important, we do like a 360-degree service. So it's not just building the property, but we also help them to manage for fully furniture and for the villa management. So they don't have to care about anything, and it's completely like a passive income, like the management company will pay them will do like the net payment to the owner. So it's just like an investment of passive income.
That is one of the reasons, basically, because I invested here, is because everything is already settled. It's like I didn't have to take care about furniture. I'm now talking to the management agency, but because of course, at some point you have to do something.
Yes.
But basically, from what I think it's going to be and how it looks like, it's going to be like a totally passive income, like just and even managing the apartment with all the ads, doing all the marketing, and then I'm just receiving the money. It's what everyone looks, for an investment when you do it abroad. And just to reinforce what she said, of course, as I said, I invested here. The main reason it was because of I know her, but it has been always fully transparent with everything, like reporting the progress of the construction. The communication has been always been very fluid, and I can tell that because of some of the message. You can tell that it's not directed to me. It's like a message that you send to every owner of the villa, of the apartments. So that is another reason, because of I'm also very how to say that in English, like quite tranquilo.
Like feels calm.
Feels calm and hassle-free, less stress.
Exactly.
Because you are first time overseas. This is your first time overseas investment.
Exactly.
So you need to have a communicative developer and trust, transparency. Right?
Exactly.
Actually, as far as I know, Pablo is related to real estate in Spain.
I have I work in investment banking, but I also have a real estate business. So we do promotions as these apartments. So I just finished one of 36 apartments. So I know very well all the things that can happen in a construction. I know that there can be delays, there can be the rain, you cannot control the weather. So if it is raining, it is raining, so you cannot build. So all of that things, I know it because of it is my job. So that is why I'm also very fine with the investment, because I'm seeing that it goes well, it goes, and it has to go. Same as my promotions.
Because you already have the experience from your job related to real estate. Did you have like a question before, or doubts or thoughts, because this is your first time overseas investment? And what is your question, and what things did you concern most about having investment in another country?
To be honest, not too many, because at the end of the day, when you think about Bali, and I'm realizing about it more now that I'm here, of course it is a developing economy, but it is a developing economy, plenty of international people investing here. It is not as if you go to India, it is plenty of Indian people. It's plenty of people from everywhere in the world investing here, which shows you the attractiveness of investing here and the security that it can give you, no? Because of if it wasn't secure, you wouldn't have so many development, you would have so many people from everywhere in the world investing here. So that's also for me something that I'm okay.
And how about Alba? What most frequently question that clients usually ask about the investment here in Bali?
I mean, one of the main questions would be about the area. And it's such a great question because here in Bali, it's so important to make the right choice regarding the right area. So it's a very active market, so location is very, very, very important. That's why we are focused always or in prime location or in the next step. So we've got these two kind of typologies, no? It's like depending on which kind of strategy you want to follow. Do you want to have like an immediate income, or you'd rather wait for the property to gain some value? Depending on the client's choice, we will suggest to move to a prime location or to move to a next step location.
For Pablo, as the investor here in Bali, how do you see Uluwatu area in next, let's say, 5 years?
I mean, I've been here for only 2 days, no? I cannot tell you too much, but what I said at the beginning, no? It has been developed so much, and you can tell, like, the businesses you can see here, the gyms, the coffee shops, everything, like, people now in Spain is super trendy to come to Bali. Like, you see a lot of Instagram videos of people moving to Bali, and when they talk about Bali, now Uluwatu is a trendy place. As I said, when I came here 12 years ago, Uluwatu was like, I don't know, it was a place that everyone knew, but it wasn't the place. Now it's like the place. You have to go to Uluwatu, you have to go to the coffee shops here, you have to go to the gym. It's like a very trendy area that I think it's still to pick up from what I see, you know, a bit more. That's also one of the reasons, no? Because of I invested here. It's not because of the immediate yield, because of I expect a revalorization or revaluation, no?
Yeah, like an add value.
In the next 5-6 years, because it is clearly developing, the area is clearly being developed a lot.
Also, I feel like Uluwatu area, it's a great choice because it's got one thing that will never disappear, and it's the waves. So you can see everywhere around the world, wherever there are great waves, many people are investing. So like surfing spots are turning into prime locations. Also, something that I think is very important about what Pablo was saying regarding like a lot of international people investing here. It's not just international people investing here, but also a lot of international people moving to live here. So this for me lately has been a thing I've been thinking about. It's like so far it was always the tourists, the one supporting all the rental market. And that was also like, that's why the rental market was more based into daily basis. But nowadays there are so many expats living here, looking for villas, apartments that can accomplish their expectations. That also the rental market is turning a lot into long-term rental because of the expats that are moving here.
Or like Alba, no?
Yeah, I'm an example of that.
An example.
So many expats and creating a lot of community here. And the thing is, the interesting part of Bali, you will have a lot of community, friends, great networkings, great location to work for nomads, right?
It's like a great spot, not just to invest, but also to make a life. And I think that's when you know that you're making the right investment. When you would even see yourself living here, you know that also other people would also see themselves living here, and that's why it works so well.
Okay, Pablo, before we end this interview, exciting conversation, could you describe 3 words about Bali itself?
I'd say opportunity / profitability, growth, and good vibes.
Thanks, Bali. And how about you, Alba? As because you are a developer here and you start career here, what is 3 words?
Actually, I would just repeat the 3 words that Pablo said. I can maybe say other words, I can change vibes for lifestyle and so on, but I think he made a perfect summary of what Bali means. Not just as like the island itself, but also like the great opportunities that we all can find here. So yeah, I completely agree with his summary.
Okay, thank you so much, Pablo, for being here. This is really exciting interview. And also, Alba, thank you for being here for the valuable insight as developer and Pablo from investor. So yeah, I think this is gonna be useful for many investors from overseas or you guys, the audience who wants to start your invest in Bali. So I think that's all. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.